Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ra Kudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who have taught us this truth and rule well. Peace and salutations to the chosen and elect. Amari Azabak out of the GMS Dallas camp. And I'm entitled this lesson here, Encouragement During These Times. We have some prophecies that are coming to pass, and it's good that we encourage via the scriptures. Sometime when you think about when you first came into the truth, it was very sweet, and as you continue to grow with this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you understand you have bitter times as well. So, that's the reason for this lesson here. We're going to get right into it. This is Job, the 5th chapter. And we're going to start from verse 19, and it reads, He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. And this is going in, and the word evil here means bad times, meaning that these are bad times coming to pass, getting ready to come to pass, and how he's going to keep us from it. This is going to be like a day that was never before, as we read in, as you can read in Daniel the 12th chapter. All right, in verse 20. In famine he shall redeem these from death, and in war from the power of the sword. And, that's part of what's going to happen in Jacob's trouble, which is in these latter days that we're in. And, we're going to have to be in tune with Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai in the spirit. It's important that you have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding because, you want to be delivered out of these times. And this here, is going into the armed Edomites and the militias of these Edomites. These times that we're coming into, our enemies are going to be carnal minded, and you're going to have to be spiritually, discerned and ready for these days. Verse 21, it reads, Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shall thou be afraid of destruction when it come. And the reason why is because you're going to have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. We already understand the prophecies, that's coming to pass. Jacob's trouble, World War III, the MOTB, all of these things that coming to pass, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai been with us, been supping with us, been doing what we're supposed to do, going out on the highways and byways, preaching this truth, doing your videos, and allowing the, internet to do the heavy lifting. Okay. All right. Verse 23, and it reads, For thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beast of the field shall be at peace with thee. Was that verse 23? I meant verse 22. Salakia, verse 22. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. For thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beast of the field shall be at peace with thee. And that's true, because let me get that in that account in Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 9. And it reads, They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger, for these pine away, stricken through for want of the fruits of the field. And that's going into, where's that? In Job. Yep, that's going into what we're reading here about the famine, it's better, to be, killed to die by the sword than to die by famine, because it's a long suffering. The sword is quick. The modern day sword today, you know, is the gun, you know, or any weapon that Esau chooses. Is better to die by the sword than to die by famine in these days. Because if we have another lockdown, whenever Jacob's trouble, come through, whether we thrown in prison, picked off the streets from preaching, or whatever the case may be, that may happen, the Most High is gonna, be there for His people. Scriptures say we're gonna eat. The prophets, the men and women of the Lord. So, these times that's coming up, are very important. And these are evil times that we're headed toward. So, this word here is, for encouragement for you believers, the chosen and the elect. We're not worried about the wicked 2/3, because that's the point of us going out, preaching the word throughout the four corners of the earth amongst all the nations, because our people are amongst all the nations. Okay. What's that? We touched verse 23 as well. For thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field should be at peace with thee. Yes, because Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, just like I think it was Elisha, that the ravens fed. The Most High had the ravens to come feed them. So, we the even the animals and the beasts going to be at peace with the men of the Lord. Just just an example there. So that's just this is just a word of encouragement to all you brothers and sisters out there that's in this truth, the chosen and the elect, hope for chosen and the elect. All right. Let's get a account to that as well. Isaiah 33, and we'll start at verse 5, and it reads, the Lord is exalted, the Lord Yahweh is exalted, for He dwelleth on high. He hath filled Zion with judgment and righteousness, which is Jerusalem, because we're a people before it's a place. All right. And wisdom, verse 6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. For the fear of the Lord Yahweh is His treasure. So, wisdom and knowledge is going to be the stability of the men of the Lord during those evil times, because we've been watching it, been doing what we're supposed to do, spending time with Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, supping with Him, reading, going out there doing the work on the highways and byways, your videos, keeping us law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, according to Judges 5:11. All of these things, this is those times that will be our strength and salvation. Having this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding will be the stability of our time. Shall be the stability of that time. So, this is just a word of encouragement. Also, I want to get another account in Isaiah chapter 65, and I believe verse 13. And it reads, therefore, thus saith the Lord, thy power, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. And that's a position you want to be in, is eating and drinking and rejoicing during those evils, those bad times. Having the wisdom and understanding, not wisdom, knowledge, and understanding on what's happening and what's taking place. You're going to be all right. You're going to have peace. Most High going to put you in situations where you're not having to fear and walk around being ashamed of what's going on. Okay. All right. verse 14, and it reads, Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. And that's going into the 2/3, the chosen and elect and the 2/3, the outcome of each individual situation, whether you're the chosen or the elect or the wicked 2/3. All right. And let's get a precept. This is in Psalms. What's that? Psalms 126 and verse 5. And it reads, They that sow in tears shall reap in joy. And that's us going through this, going through the trials and tribulations now, walking a straight gate, keeping our eyes on and hands on the plow. These are the ones that are sowing tears right now, suffering and sacrificing, for the ministry of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And let's get another precept that lines up with that one. And this is in Galatians chapter 6 and verse 7. And it reads, Be not deceived. The Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Verse 8. For he that soweth to the flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption, but he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting. And that's the main goal, is to try to endure to the end, so we can enter into thy chambers, which are those chariots. We want to hear Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai say, Come up hither, and hope that we enter into thy chamber. You don't want to be the one that's sowing into the flesh, which are the 2/3 is going to do that, because they're going to try to save their life. When Jacob's trouble come, they're going to do whatever they can to try to live, and not having the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding on what's taking place. That they about to be in rulership. So they're going to be confused, lost. As the scripture said, they're going to reap corruption. And that corruption, they're going to, the sword, famine, being ashamed, all these things. So, the men of the Lord and, the chosen and elect, starting with the 144,000 and the great multitude, we sowing in the spirit. We understand that we watching the Most High move, listening to the word, that we may hear the angels, the messengers, So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying and it was encouraging. And with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rahah, Quadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who have taught us this truth and rule well. Peace and salutations to the chosen and elect. Shalom.